y'all, Busy Mom here, and this is my contest entry for NolaMyLove, otherwise known as Nikki, her contest, which is the theme of Circus, which I think is a really fun theme. This is the look that I did here, and I did a purple look because I was inspired by a couple of things. So I'm going to show you those things that I was inspired by right now. Hi, so I ask that you please be understanding because I've never done a live tutorial before, so this is going to be really new for me, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I'm here with my foundation already done, concealer already done, contour and blush, so I'm going to get started. I've shown you my inspiration photo, and so I'm going to be working with mostly purples and golds today, which I think is awesome because Nikki is a New Orleans girl and these colors remind me of Mardi Gras. So I'm going to be using this quad, which I've talked about before. It's one of the MAC Mineralize eyeshadows, and this quad is called Eccentricity. It's got some beautiful purples, a light brown, and a gold. And before I start using that, I'm going to be starting with a paint pot in Nice Vice. I have very oily eyelids, and so I find that using the paint pots really helps my eyeshadow stick. Even though my eyelids are going to get oily, it's going to try to slide off. This really helps. So I'm going to take a brush, which is an Essence of Beauty brush, which I believe you can get at like CVS or Walgreens. And I think this one's a concealer brush. It has synthetic fibers. So I'm going to take the paint pot. I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to put it on my eyes. I am just going to put this on my lid up to a little bit above where my crease is. It doesn't really have to be perfect, but it just kind of make the shape that you want to make. It looks kind of funny. And there you have it. Like I said, it looks kind of funky right now, but it should be okay later. Now with this Mineralize eyeshadow, it has a lot of fallout. It's really soft. So the way I like to use it is to get it a little bit wet. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, which the one I'm using is a Low Cornell. It's a 270 Maxine's Mop. I think it means it's a 1/2 inch. And you can get these at a craft store in the painting department, and they're wonderful. I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to shake it up because I put a little bit of vanilla pigment in there. And I'm just going to spray it on my brush one time. And then I'm going to take the light purple. I'm just going to go a little bit on my brush, tap it off a little bit, and this is what I'm going to be putting all over my lid. And blend it up a little bit. Maybe just a hair more. Then I'm going to take my 217 MAC 217 blending brush, which is a great blending brush. I just got it not too long ago. I'm going to take this, and again, I'm going to spray it a little bit with a Fix Plus. And I'm going to get this light brown color right there. Load up a little bit on the brush, tap it off a little bit, and I'm going to go out here in the corner and sweep it up a little bit over that crease there and blend it out a little bit with that purple. Kind of do some circular motions and then kind of a windshield wiper motion here. And I do think that it kind of, to me, it looks a little bit garish right now, and I'm going to be blending it out a little bit when I'm all finished. I really like to kind of get all my colors on and then blend everything out at the very end. So then I'm going to take, I think I'm going to go back with my Maxine's mop again. I just kind of am wiping it off on a tissue to clean it. Again, a little bit of Fix Plus. And I'm going to go in with this gold color as kind of a highlight. And I'm going to get a little bit of this in the corner of my eye here. And then I'm going to get a little bit up here top for the highlight up top. And then I'm going to go back in with a small crease brush. This is another Essence of Beauty CVS Walgreens kind of brush. And I'm going to take this dark purple and add it into my crease a little bit. And I'm not going to get this one wet because I want it to be really blendable. So I'm just going to, a little bit on my brush, tap it off a little bit, and go right back in here in my crease again, just to give it a little bit of depth and even a little more purple. Now I'm going to take this brush, which is a pink blending brush, and it's from Coastal Scents, and they have really inexpensive brushes that are pretty good. And I'm going to take this brush and I am going to blend with it. So I'm kind of going to take it and start on the outside and blend over to the inside, back and forth with kind of some windshield wiper motions. And on this side, same thing. Now, I'm also going to take this small brush, which is another Essence of Beauty. It's a really, almost like a pencil brush. And I'm going to take this, again with a little Fix Plus. And I'm going to go in with this dark purple. And this is going to be function pretty much as my bottom liner. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to go underneath. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see. Let me fix my mirror here. I'm going to go underneath just a little bit right here. And then I'm going to wipe it off on a tissue, and then I'm going to spritz it again. And the lighter purple, I'm going to kind of put that in the middle. And then the gold, kind of on the inside. Be kind of pretty sparkly on the inside there. In that inner corner. And I think I also will go back in with a little bit of that sparkly gold and kind of just run it over the top just to give it a little more pizzazz. And now I'm going to line my eye on the top with MAC Fluidline in Macroviolet. I love Fluidlines. They're so soft, and they're a gel liner. And for this, I'm going to be using my MAC 210 liner brush. And this is going to be interesting because I have to get pretty close.